Hello, my dear listener. Before we begin, I want you to gently close your eyes, let your body sink into your bed, and breathe slowly. The story I'm about to tell you is not just a tale, it's a portal to another time, another world, a world of lost voices and ancient silence. Tonight's story takes us across the borders of time to a forgotten village in India, right at the dawn of its independence. The year was 1947. The village, Khairthal, a remote settlement surrounded by golden dunes and shadows of an ancient past. The air was heavy, not with war, but with whispers. And at the edge of the village stood a ruined temple, abandoned long ago. Our story follows Maya, a curious 17-year-old girl with eyes like monsoon clouds and a heart full of her grandfather's forgotten tales. Her friend Amar, 18, logical, skeptical, but loyal, would never admit it. But even he felt the temple's pull. They'd heard stories of a man, Raghuveer Singh, a freedom fighter, who vanished in the last days of British rule. The villagers remembered him only in silences, as if saying his name might invite something back. Why was the temple sealed? Why did the elders never speak of Raghuveer? That night, with only moonlight to guide them, Maya and Amar stepped past the broken gates of the temple, unaware that what they'd find inside would not only change their lives, but also challenge everything they believed about memory, sacrifice, and truth. So lie back, dear listener. Let the echoes of Khairthal guide you. The story begins now.
Have you ever wondered if a single night could unravel the secrets of an entire village? A night where time itself whispers its truths. On a chilly November night in 1947, in the quiet village of Khairthal, Rajasthan, 17-year-old Maya sat in her late grandfather's crumbling haveli. The old mansion was a treasure trove of stories, its walls steeped in history, but silent now, as if guarding a secret. Her grandfather, a freedom fighter who had passed away 6 months ago, had left behind tales of courage and mystery. While rummaging through his dusty old wardrobe, Maya found a tarnished copper locket engraved with a clock and the words, "The Truth of Time." Her heart raced as she opened it, revealing a fragile piece of paper with a hand-drawn map pointing to a ruined temple on the outskirts of the village, a place locals whispered was haunted by strange noises at night. Curiosity burned within her, and she called her friend Amar, an 18-year-old skeptic who laughed off ghost stories. "Maya, it's probably just junk," he said. "But if you're going, I'm in." Under the moonlit sky, Khairthal was eerily still as they trekked toward the temple. The path was shrouded in darkness, and a cold breeze carried faint whispers, like voices from another time. The temple's weathered walls were covered in intricate carvings, and a heavy, locked door stood at its center. When Maya touched the locket, a faint glow flickered across the door, as if the two were connected. Inside, they found an old diary, its pages yellowed with age. It read, "This locket belongs to Raghuveer Singh, an unsung hero who hid a treasure from the British in 1947. But this treasure isn't gold. It's a truth that can change time itself." The diary ended with a chilling warning. To touch the truth, you must pay a price. Maya's pulse quickened. Who was Raghuveer Singh, and what was this truth? As the night deepened, shadows danced on the temple walls, and the air grew heavier with secrets. Maya and Amar ventured deeper into the temple, their footsteps echoing on the cold stone floor. The air smelled of dust and forgotten stories, and the silence was unnerving. The diary mentioned clues, a map with 3 stones, a clock, and a key. Maya examined the locket again. It had a small notch, as if it were a key to something greater. Amar traced the carvings on the walls, noticing the recurring image of a clock. What do these symbols mean? He wondered aloud. Suddenly, a gust of icy wind swept through, and Maya felt a presence behind her. She spun around, but no one was there. The diary revealed more about Raghuveer Singh, a freedom fighter who stole a secret document from the British, vital to India's independence, and hid it in this temple. But it came with a curse. Those who seek the truth will be trapped in time's cycle. Maya recalled her grandfather's tales about the temple's strange aura, but Amar scoffed, "It's all superstition. Let's follow the map." As they moved toward a hidden chamber, the floor trembled, and a deep voice echoed, "Turn back, or time will swallow you." Maya's heart pounded, but she pressed on. They deciphered the map's clues and found a concealed door leading to a basement. There, they discovered an ancient clock, its hands frozen at 1947. When Maya held the locket near it, the clock's hands twitched, as if time itself was stirring. But then, darkness engulfed the temple, and a shadowy figure appeared before them, its eyes glowing with an unearthly light. The air grew colder, and the whispers grew louder, urging them to flee. The shadowy figure stared at Maya and Amar, its voice low and haunting. "You've awakened the locket. Now you're trapped in time's cycle." Maya froze, but Amar grabbed her hand, whispering, "It's not real, just a trick." The figure vanished, but strange writings appeared on the walls in an ancient script. Using the diary's clues, Maya translated them. The treasure lies beyond the 3 stones. In the basement, they found 3 large stones, one marked with the same clock symbol as the locket. When Maya placed the locket on it, a hidden compartment opened, revealing an old chest. Inside was a letter and some documents. The letter read, "Raghuveer Singh stole this document from the British, a secret agreement that could have changed India's fate, but traitors in the village hid it." The documents named villagers, some still alive, who had betrayed Raghuveer. Amar's eyes widened. "Maya, if this gets out, it'll shake the village." Suddenly, footsteps echoed outside. The village elders, whom Maya had always respected, appeared at the temple's entrance, their faces a mix of fear and anger. "You've taken what should have stayed buried," one elder hissed. Maya demanded, "Why are you hiding this?" Silence was their only answer. Then the ancient clock began ticking again, and Maya felt time slowing down. The air grew thick, and Amar's face showed fear for the first time. The elders blocked the exit, and the temple seemed to pulse with a life of its own. Inside the chest, alongside the documents, was a glowing crystal that pulsed like a heartbeat. The diary explained that this crystal could control time, but at a terrible cost. When Maya touched it, her grandfather's voice echoed in her mind. "Free the truth, but pay the price." She realized the locket and crystal were linked, hidden by Raghuveer to protect them from falling into the wrong hands. The elders shouted, "Touch that crystal, and time will punish you." Maya hesitated, but Amar urged, "We can't trust them. Let's get out." As they tried to leave, the temple door slammed shut. The crystal glowed brighter, and Maya saw a vision. The night of 1947, when Raghuveer hid the document, betrayed by villagers working with the British. She saw her grandfather, Raghuveer's friend, hiding the locket in the Haveli to keep it safe. The vision faded, and Maya faced a choice: reveal the truth or heed the elders' warning. She gripped the crystal, and time froze. The elders, Amar, even the dust in the air stood still. Only Maya could move. The diary's final page warned, "To change time, you must sacrifice what you hold dearest." Maya realized her grandfather's memories, his stories, his warmth were at stake. The weight of the decision crushed her, but she knew Raghuveer's sacrifice couldn't be in vain. The crystal hummed, and the temple began to tremble.
Holding the crystal, Maya saw her grandfather's memories flash before her. A voice from the crystal asked, "Will you give up what you love most?" She understood that revealing the truth would erase her memories of her grandfather, the stories that shaped her. But Raghuveer's sacrifice burned in her mind. With a trembling hand, she placed the crystal in the ancient clock. A blinding light erupted, and time resumed. The elders vanished, and the temple door swung open. Maya and Amar escaped with the documents. But as they stepped into the moonlight, Maya felt an emptiness. Her grandfather's face, his voice, his stories, they were gone. She clutched the locket, now just a piece of metal. Back in the village, she shared the documents, exposing the traitors who had betrayed Raghuveer and hidden a truth that could have altered history. The villagers hailed Maya as a hero, but her heart was heavy. Amar held her hand and said, "You did the right thing, Maya." She smiled faintly, "But what I lost will never come back." The story ends with a question for the audience. If you could change time, what would you be willing to lose? This invites viewers to share their thoughts in the comments, boosting engagement.